What's up, people? I'm not gonna be on here that long, but I got some exciting news. My meeting went great. Um, we had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but But yeah, yep. So, hi Angel, what's going on, buddy? So I got some exciting news out of my meeting. We had some technical difficulties going on in the system. Um, so we kind of started off kind of late. But here's the thing: we ended up getting some of the products that were kind of like out of stock. It came back today. We're getting some more products that are coming back by Monday. Which is I'm excited because I need the active the 3-day detox. So I couldn't get it because it was out of stock. So now that it's back, I gotta get it so I can detox my body. Hi Tanya. So like there's a lot of stuff. But I'm excited. While I was doing that, hi Karina. Welcome, lady. So while I was doing like on my meeting, I went and turned on my computer because I was gonna be on the meeting on my computer, but for some reason I don't know what the heck happened to my computer. I don't know what's up. Like it just went haywire on me. So like it wouldn't let me in. It kept knocking me off, whatever. So now I'm trying to figure it out. Because if not, I'm gonna have to call Apple and have them figure this thing out because it just I don't know what the hell happened. I really don't know. So that's basically what's going on with my computer. But the meeting went fantastic. I gotta go and put my order in for my active because I've been suffering from like constipation for as long as I can remember, and I want to detox my body. Thank you for sharing, boo. So I wanna Karina, can you share this in my VIP group, if you don't mind? I know I have you in there. So with the active, it's a 3-day detox. So because I suffer from constipation as long as I can remember, and then when you're on your pain medication, it just makes it worse. Everything just backs up, whatever. But I am going to get that. I mean, if you suffer from that or you just want to just like detox your body, that is the way to go. It's a 3-day detox, like for real. So that's all it is. 3 days for that one whole entire month. Since today is the 1st, this is the perfect timing to do a detox for yourself, for your body. But the other products that I was using, it's been helping me regulate myself. So like I'm like golden with that, but I still need to detox my body completely. So that's with that. Like it's like a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I'm like a lot of the information I got, it's completely off, like for real. Let's see. Oh, here's another thing. Earlier today, like I have like this app on my phone that kind of checks like the toxins that's in your personal bathroom, in your kitchen, and what you have. Yeah, it's all working. My computer ain't working. Look, this is what it's doing. So, I don't know if you can see. So, I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm working on it. But, so, like, I have, like, this app, if that's what you was talking about, Karine, about my computer. I don't know. I don't know what you was talking about. But, anyway. So, I have like this app on my phone, and I started like using it and checking to see what products I have. So let me tell you something. I've been using this one product in particular for a very long time, and I mean, from my previous company kind of opened my eyes, and I became this label reader. And it's not for me to push anything on anybody or whatever. It's just something that kind of opened my eyes and realized some things. But now that I went from that to this, to living clean and healthy and stuff, it even opened my eyes even more. But I have like this app on my phone. That's something that I was dealing with that I didn't like share with nobody. So I'm just gonna like just come out, because since I'm public, I might as well just be vulnerable to you guys, like seriously. So for most of you, for a lot of my viewers that do watch, when I was doing makeup prior before, because I am a makeup girl, but I haven't done a makeup tutorial in quite some time. I was going in for surgery. I don't think I explicit myself of why I was going in, but I went in for a hysterectomy because I had a hysterectomy because I had ovarian cancer, but I didn't like mention it to nobody in the family, and I was just dealing with this all by myself. And then like, you know, with my husband landing in the hospital, like all emotions just like whatever, it kicked in full gear, and it sucked. I ain't gonna cry right now because I ain't gonna try to do that right now. But I was just trying to figure out, like, I ended up speaking to my mom and stuff like that, trying to find out, like, you know, our woman history and stuff. And I got some information. Like, we don't really talk about stuff like that, especially, you know, the elderly in the family. The elders don't talk about things like this. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like taboo. You know, they really don't talk too much about what's going on. Hi, Kenny. So the thing is that I'm dealing with this, you know, emotionally and physically, and I'm going through so much like this roller coaster stuff. And it kind of like, it bothered me, but then I kind of like was like, I'm over and done and past this because I had a hysterectomy done, right? Now, I mean, I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it because I had to live for my, you know, I have to live on. I have kids. I want to live. You know, I'm fighting for my life. But then when I put this app on my phone and I start screening my phone and I start screening the products, one of the products that I've been using for as long as I can remember, it popped up with a lot of red flags, and I'm reading all this information, and one of it was leading to ovarian cancer. Like, dude, I've been using this for a long freaking time, for as long as I can remember, since the moment that, you know, us young girls and boys grow old, that we have to start using products like deodorant and feminine products, or, you know, stuff like this, you know, to balance our pH as we get older. You know, when they say like some of the products that we use leads to things, it really does. It really does lead to things. It may not be affecting you at the moment for a short term, because that's, you know, that was one of my other videos that I did, and I also wrote it down too, about the FDA. It is not, you know, we don't think about it logically. We don't, you know, we just look at a product, we like it, we've been using it for so long, or if it was recommended, or something like that, you know, or we see it on TV and the product seems good because the commercial made it look so awesome and all this stuff, but nobody actually turns around and reads the label, reads the ingredients. Nobody walks around with a chemist book. Nobody's walking around with a chemist next to them and say, hey, what's this? You know, no one does that, you know. And because I'm thankful for the previous company that I was in, kind of opened my eyes when it came to that. And now that I'm in this company, because I want to be better, I want to be healthier, I want to make sure, you know, that myself, my husband, my kids, my family, my friends are doing better. I can't force nobody. You can't force the horse. You can only take the horse to the water, but you can't force the horse to drink it. So I can only share the information, the knowledge that I have in my experience. So when I looked at this product, it got me like, I was upset. I wanted to talk about it in my last live earlier, but I was trying to like not talk about it. But I had to. I have to come back on live because I need you guys to be aware of things. You truly, truly, truly got to be aware of what you're using. You know, it is so freaking hard. It is true. It is. You know, nobody likes to talk about it because it either they're afraid of reality or they just don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want to talk about it. For the products that I've been using all my life, from what I can remember, to find out that, you know, some of these ingredients that are in this product, it's leading to what I just dealt with. I mean, like, yeah, I dealt with it. I handled it to the best way I could. You know what I'm saying? But if I didn't use those products, I wouldn't have gone through what I went through. I wouldn't have had a hysterectomy. Because no matter what, I'm still dealing with it. I'm still young. If I wanted to have kids, I could have. And now I can't. I'm not saying that one product may have led to where I was at. It's many products. But, you know, it sucks. It really does suck. Because I'm dealing with this. Now that I'm doing extensive more research, more information, and getting through this, it sucks because it may, like I said, it may not affect everybody short term, but it will affect everybody in the long term. And this is my effect. Even though I took care of it, even though I fought through it, and I dealt with it, and I did everything impossible, and I contemplated at first when it came to me and it was told to me. I contemplated it because it sucks. But I dealt with it. I put my head up high like a queen should have, because that's who I am. My parents are my king and queen. I'm their princess along with my sisters, because I got no brothers biologically. I got brothers by marriage, and I love each and every one of them. But I set up, fixed my crown, and handled it. But because I've been using that product, what else I've been using? So I'm like scondering around my house to see what other products I'm using on a daily basis, what I'm using, what my husband's using, what my kids are using. And the more I keep reading and the more I keep digging and doing research, the more it makes me open my eyes even more, because it's scary. You know, when a doctor tells you don't go on Google because some of that information ain't true. Some of it is true. It's just that they don't want you to bug out and freak out when you go do your own little research, because it's not a medical book to their standards or to their eyes or whatever. I have medical books. I have chemist books. I have books because I do go to school. I'm always constantly educating myself. I don't care. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm going to be in debt for the rest of my life because I'm always going to school, putting myself into a student loan debt. For the rest of my life, I'm going to die. That debt's still going to be there. That debt's still going to be there because I love educating myself. I may not take that education and put it to use in the field out there, but it's because I just want to gain the knowledge. Because 9 out of 10, when you go to public libraries, they don't even have it. I don't live in New York City anymore to go to the big library. I've never, look, as long as I know, as long as I remember, I don't even remember even stepping a foot in that big library in New York, in Manhattan. I've never stepped not one foot in there. I know it's huge. But a lot of these public libraries don't even have what you're looking for anyway. Some of these information that you're looking for, it's not even out there. Okay? So if I have to put myself into school for a class here and a class there and a class here and a class there, whether if I get a certificate, whether if I get a degree, it don't matter what the case may be, you know what? I'm still educating myself and I'm still going to be knowledgeable as much as I can. I may not take it to be in a career fair out there and making buku money, but you know what? I'm educating myself so that I'm making sure I'm getting the right information and not being brainwashed by something else. And if it has to take it from me to step in here and end up doing as much research as that I can to share the knowledge that I have with everybody here on Facebook or any social media platform, then so be it. I don't want everybody to just take my word for it. I want you also to you can go out there and do your own research. You don't have to take my word for it because I'm doing all the footwork. But I want you guys to be aware. Be aware of what's surrounding you. Be aware of what you're using on your body. Because let me tell you something. For me to deal with something that I just dealt with and then like it pretty much slapped me in my face, it freaking sucks. It freaking sucks. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. It ain't fair for anybody to just deal with something like this. And no matter how many prayers and no matter how much you believe in something, it's not fair. Why is it? Why is it that the FDA is allowing some of these products that we use on a daily basis, these ingredients, these toxin ingredients that are in our products that we use? Why? I'll tell you why. And this is my opinion. You guys can be against it or whatever the case may be. This is my opinion. We're a monopoly to everybody. We're just a number. I may have a name because my mama gave me a name. I may have a date of birth because that's the date my mom gave birth to me. I may have a social security card so I can file my taxes. But that number, that social security number, that's all we are. We're a number. We're on this monopoly, strategic placement that they don't care. They don't care about none of us. That's why it's being done. That's why it's being done. The pharmaceuticals plays a lot of monopoly game too. And I'm going to stand up for myself and I'm going to stand up for my husband. I'm going to stand up for my kids. Because I refuse to let anything or anyone tear me down to allow me to have cancer or allow my family to have cancer because of the products we use daily in and out. What we put on our skin, what we put on our bodies to balance out our pH, to make ourselves look pretty. Yeah. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable because I ain't dying for nobody. If I'm going to die, it's because I threw myself in front of a truck to save my kids. Or I'm throwing myself in front of a bullet to save my kids, but I ain't dying because of this. For me to go and use that app to get more information, to find out that what I'm using is killing me. Nah, man. Nah, I ain't trying to have it. I ain't trying to have it. The app is Think 30. Put it up on your phone. You got an Android. I don't know about iPhones. If you have an Android, Think 30. Put it up. Put it on your phone. Scan your products. It's going to give you what's good, what's half and half, what's dangerous. There's lawsuits going on because of it. Johnson & Johnson's products. Like, come on now. You know and I know I've been using that on all my kids. You've been using it on all your kids, if you have kids. It's been used on me when I was a child by my own parents. My grandparents was using on they. Like, really? It goes on and on and on and on. Like, it's been being used. It's been being used. Like, really? Come on. So, educate yourself. Not, like, get yourself some books. Educate yourself, because seriously, sometimes, you know, you don't even know that you're dealing with something, and you probably just figured maybe you're fatigued, maybe because you're tired, because you overworked, you're stressed, you know, maybe because of, you know, you just don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know. For years I was dealing with this, and I didn't know. I didn't know. It got worse. And before it got any worse for me, I told him to take it out. It's getting old. We weren't planning on having any more babies. But if I wanted to, I could have. Just educate yourself, because I've been tossing so much stuff. I mean, I don't know how the hell I'm going to replace it, but I've been tossing things out because I refuse to use it. That's why I said, put the app on your phone. It's Think, THINK, Dirty. Scan your products. Either it's carcinogen or not. And those big words that you end up getting, type them in Google, and they'll give you a definition, Steve. Educate yourself, because it ain't cool. It ain't cool for nobody to deal with this. And I'm speaking more on a woman's point of view, because I'm a woman. I can't speak on a man's view. And honestly speaking, all men, and I don't care if you get offended by it, all men are stubborn to go to the doctor. Y'all all stubborn. Y'all stubborn. Well, I should say all the men that I came across. Y'all stubborn. Go to the doctor and get yourself freaking checked. Stop being so freaking stubborn. Y'all hard-headed. Y'all hard-headed. Ain't nobody want to lose a loved one. Ain't nobody want to lose, or even have yourself lose yourself. I mean, like, why? Why would you want to? Why? Why would you want to give up on life when life hasn't even begun, really? Because when does life begin? Can anybody answer that? When does life really begin? You don't know when life really begins. You just know life goes on. You don't know when life begins. Because we all here for a purpose, and we don't even know what our purpose are. We don't know. But you know one thing, I know one thing for myself. I found my purpose. To share awareness. That's my purpose. That's my goal. And if that's what it is, then so be it. So be it. That's my purpose. Share awareness for yourself. Share awareness for yourself. Look at the products that you are using daily. Just look at them. I ain't trying to leave. I ain't trying to leave at all. You're gonna have to drag me off this damn earth for me to freaking leave. I ain't leaving. You better run me over by a truck, a train, a plane. I don't care. Run me over. But I ain't leaving. I'm not gonna leave. Not yet. Not yet. I ain't ready to leave. And if he's ready to take me, then so be it. But I ain't ready to leave. I'll fight. I'll fight. I fought last month when I was going through it. I'm still going through it. I don't share my expressions. I don't share my feelings. Because I'm stubborn like that. But you know what? Somebody has to be just like me. Somebody has to understand where I'm at because they've been there. And if someone has been there, then come help me get through it, because I want to know how the hell you got through it. I'm dealing with this daily. I put on a brave face. I put on a smile. The moment I end this video, it's over. Those smiles and that brave face, that shit is gone. Shit is gone. But I decided today that I'm not gonna put my brave face on camera. I'm not gonna put my brave face on video. You're gonna see me for who I am. Whether you judge me or you don't judge me. Whether you like me or you don't like me. I don't care. Because I'm me. You don't have to like me. You can judge me all you want. But I'm human. And I go through shit. I go through some serious stuff. Because that's what life is, right? That's exactly what life is. All I'm saying, I didn't want this video to be so long at all. All I wanted you guys was to understand something. Read the products and be aware of what you use. That's all. And if you think because I'm selling Model stuff and all this, let me tell you something. Whether I'm with Model or whether I work in a hospital, whether I work in a pharmacy, I don't care where I'm working at. It has nothing to do with it. This is me. Because I'm dealing with something and I'm fighting with something. When I read that information on one particular product that I know I've been using since I was a young girl. And no matter how much you be like, oh, well, this one's cheaper. I don't care about the price. I don't care if it was on a sale. I'm going to buy it because that's the one I trusted. And that's the one I believe. And that's the one I truly use. And nobody's going to convince me unless I'm convincing myself. be aware of your stuff. Just be aware of what you use. That's all. Be aware of it. I have to get rid of it because now I know. No one needs to tell me, medically or not medically. No one needs to tell me. That's what caused my problems. It's an obvious. It's common sense. You put it there. The government put it there. Because it's not going to affect us short term. But it's going to affect us in the long term. So if you don't watch what you use, then that's fine. I don't blame nobody. I blame myself for not being aware. You know, before all of this came to light, I kind of like made fun of, not even make fun of, but just kind of find people weird when they want to live off the earth on a natural state of mind and without any of that stuff. And I was just like, want to live off the grid. And I didn't understand. They lived a longer life. Now I know. Now I know why. Because if I can live off the grid, I would. I would live off the grid. But now I gotta change everything. I have to change everything for me, for my family, whether they're on board or not, while they're still living under my roof. And for those of you who know me, truly, truly know me, know how hard-headed and how stubborn and how rough I am with my family. I'll bring back the old school. My way or the highway. If you don't like it, there goes the door. Don't let the doorknob hit you on the way out. I lost a lot of family members to cancer. And I ain't trying to lose myself to it. And I don't want to hear this, oh, because you smoke, because I used to smoke. Guess what? I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. People in my family never smoked. Guess what? They died from it. I don't want to hear that. Never lifted up a freaking cigarette in their life, a cigar, a cigarette up in their life, and guess what? They died. I don't even want to hear that, because that's freaking annoying. It's annoying. Everybody has to find something to blame something. But if you do your education, you know for a fact. It's the chemicals that are being put in our food, and our products, and our cosmetic products, and our everyday life. Toothbrush, toothpastes, liquid, everything. Every freaking thing. Everything. It's in everything. It's in our baby products. It's something that's supposed to be free of fragrance, free of chemicals, because of they're babies, right? Right? They're babies. You're supposed to protect them from harm's way, right? Why is it in baby products when it's supposed to be free of all of that? If anything, that should be more natural than anything else, right? Why is it in there? It's in there. It's in there, ladies and gentlemen. It is in those products. It is in those products. There's only one Johnson & Johnson product that I have in my house, and that's baby oil. And yes, I scam that. It's all good, the product that I have. So that stays. I don't go. It's only one product. I'm sorry, Karina, that you lost your boyfriend. It is a battle. It truly is a battle. We do have so much faith in a lot of the products that we use on a daily basis. We do have faith in the government because you think that they wouldn't want to harm us in that way to allow it to happen, but they do. A lot of other countries are removing those products that the ingredients. For instance, I tell you what, Secret, you know Secret, the deodorant, the Secret, it's not allowed in Canada. You go figure on that one. You go figure on that. It's because of the ingredients that is in it. Just be aware. Just be aware of what's in your products. I'm not asking or telling anybody to go organic, because I don't even believe the organic that's being sold out there. They have to have some type of pesticides on it for it to be organic. Pesticide is pesticides, and that's poison regardless. I don't want to hear it. Get organic. You know how it's going to be organic if it's being grown within a roof with no bugs? I can't even go by organic. I went to the supermarket and just out of curiosity went to the organic section. Read the back of the stuff. The majority of the stuff that I came across wasn't even made here in America. It was made in China. So how organic is that? Like, come on. Come on. How organic can that be? They do. They do ban a lot of the stuff that's here in the United States. A lot of the countries banned it. Trust me, they banned it. When it came from the previous company that I was in, they banned about, I want to say, 14 items that is in a lot of the cosmetic products that it's out in the market that is not with that we, you know, the other company doesn't have. That's how much they banned. So the company was going based on another country's status because it's banned here, because it's led and it was proven and it was researched and over and over and over again, these items, these products, these chemicals was being led to cancer. I've always said cancer was a man-made disease. I'm sorry. Y'all can argue with me about that one. That's fine. Cancer is a man-made disease. It's not genetics. Don't want to hear that. It's not genetics. It's not. That's just my opinion. And that's the way it is. A lot of people can fight and argue it's genetics, it's passed on, blah. I tell you, here's why I can kind of agree that it is genetics. Let's see. Your great-great-great-great-grandmother, before all these chemicals were put in the products, were good products, correct? When they started putting these chemicals in our body, in our products that we use on a daily basis, or we consume it on a daily basis, as a woman, we're consuming it, we're plopping it on our bodies, we're the one who gets pregnant, it's in our bloodstreams, it's already coded in our DNA, we get pregnant, pass on to the baby ends up growing up, it's in their genetics, and it's on and on and on and on. Do you see where I'm going with that? That's how it's genetic. That's exactly how it's genetic. It's a man-made part that was put in our body because our body is used to it. So if our body is used to it, that means it became part of us. Okay? It's exactly what happens. It's not that we were born with it, quote unquote. it was put in our body. So if it was put in our body, there has to be a way to be taking it out of our body. So if it had to be for me to remove my freaking uterus out of my body to remove that damn freaking disease, then so be it. Okay? So I surely didn't put it in there. I didn't put it in there. I don't want it. I'm hurt and I'm upset. I'm frustrated. So if it sounds like I'm mean, I don't mean to be mean. I'm just hurt. Just hurt and frustrated because I ended up seeing this and it just flipped the switch on me. Because it just made me wonder if I was to have gone back in time and not use the things that I was using. Maybe I still have my uterus. Maybe I wouldn't have gone through what I went through. Just all these maybes popped up. Just maybe. I mean, I don't want to have a baby now, but if I wanted to, I could have. Now I can't because it's permanently gone. And I think that's what kills me the most. Anyway, started this live with some good news. It is what it is, right? Just be aware of things that you're using. That's all. That's all. This is me telling you guys to be aware. Just be aware. Load up the app. Think 30. You don't have to upload it. You don't have to use it. Just makes you wonder what else has out there. I went to the supermarket earlier. I was trying it on some of the products, scanning things in the supermarket, things that I don't even buy. But you know, whatever. Try it for yourself. Educate yourself. Do some research. Because when you're dealing with things like this, man, it affects you. Personally, you're just gonna have to either share it or don't share it. And if you don't share it, you don't let it out, it just eats you up. And it's just eating me up. It eats me up. So I'm just sharing it with you so that maybe it won't eat me up so much. This is my Facebook is public because of my business. Then I might as well just be public and open with you guys. I don't open up so much, but I was raised to what happens in my house stays in my house. What I say in my house stays in my house. What I tell you, you don't tell nobody. Those are the rules and regulations and how I was raised. You don't share what you feel. You keep it and you hold it in. Those are for, you say things like that behind closed doors. No one on the outside should know anything goes on in your home. You know what? This is the new year. This is the new way. People are coming out of left and right fields. Enough of the taboo. Everybody needs to start standing up. Everyone needs to start standing up. Because I ain't letting no one else do it to me. And all I'm doing is sharing this awareness so that you can stand up for yourself. And do something about it for yourself. I have gotten rid of so much stuff. Now I gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna replace it. I mean, the grace for God, thank God that I'm with the company that sells half of the stuff that I've gotten rid of. Which is cool. Which is really cool. But, whatever. Doesn't mean I can't go to my local supermarket and buy something. Which I do have to go and replace a lot of the stuff that I gotten rid of. You know? I'll be scanning things around, you know. My phone will be my little scan wand. You know. We do need to break the chain, Karina. We really do. We really do. It scares me because my kids are older. I mean, even though they stop growing in height-wise and the growth plates are closing on them, I ain't gonna keep poisoning them. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. Lord have mercy, God forbid, if I was to have given them rat poison, I'm going to jail. Why can't they go to jail if they're poisoning us? But no, they don't. Because they're the honchos up here and we're the little guys down here, so whatever, right? Look, Karina, your buddy. See him? He's just sitting there on top of my staircase. Hi, Sandra. I will. Thank you so much. All I'm saying is, you know, you guys really seriously stand up. If you can be your own medical advocate for yourself and really have your own opinion about how you want your doctor to handle you and take care of you and decide what kind of medication you should be on, what's best for you, then you need to stand up and decide what good products should be in your house, what you should use and shouldn't use. Because each of those damn products are killing all of us and giving us freaking cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer, everything that you can freaking think of, every freaking cancer you can think of, from head to freaking toe, skin cancer. Seriously? Come on now. Freaking sucks. Stand up for yourself. If you can stand up to be your own damn freaking advocate, stand up for yourself. And don't be a statistic like I am, because I am. I just became a statistic. Did I want to be a part of that statistic? No. But now I am. Don't be a statistic. Stand up for yourself. Change yourself. Change what you use, what your family uses. Read. Become a freaking label reader. Don't want to? Okay. Don't have to. I would never want to use "I told you so" one day. Do it for yourself today. Start today. Stand up. I'm going to say goodnight to all of y'all, and thank you for all of you for listening and being a part of this live with me. My phone is dying. That's one. That's why I didn't want to make this vlog so damn freaking long, but I had to let it out. I had to tell you guys. Just stand up, man. Seriously. I'm going to end this live on a piece of note. If you're going through something hard, or you mad at somebody, don't be. Say I'm sorry, whether if it's your fault or not. Just stand up. Tell them I love you. Because tomorrow's not promised. That I can tell you. Tomorrow's not promised. Tell the people who you love that you love them. Because tomorrow's not promised. That's on a positive note. If you haven't spoken to somebody in years, pick up the damn phone, man. Let go of those damn freaking grudges and say, hey. And if you can't pick up the phone, pick up a pen, pick up a paper, mail it out, find their address. I don't care. Facebook is the biggest social media you can find them. Say hello and tell them you still fucking love them. Damn. Peace out. Love you guys. Good night.